is going to lock it in. Beautiful stuff.
Well, so that is going to end up being, I believe, a Yasuo bottom lane. Or is that going to be Yorick?
Nah, it should be Yasuo with the Galio bot lane. Yorick on the top side of the map, picked into the Urgot pretty comfortably. And you've got Lissandra there for Chovy, wanting to get his roam on, wanting to get things done. He's going to be in the early game because now it's Nocturne play around a lot of priority in the lanes. And let's see how it goes as we're hitting Summoner's Rift for game 2.
Keep on his mind, and I can't see top lane, but it looks like...
Oh, we can see bottom lane as Jelly's burning down. Viper wants to get another one, but doesn't find it. Steel Tempest not there. Jelly will walk out, another Dark Procession now.
Man. I think they want to go for a flash,
yeah, gonna get in there, but Chovy turns around at exactly the right time. Keen did land the ultimate, but Chovy gets enough health back with the self-ult and has to just invest the flash. I don't know how we managed to turn... Sounds like a bad move to me, but... Ocean Drake gonna be started up here by Griffin. They will be able to lock that one down very easily, as well as Spirit coming on over, but I don't think he's gonna get here in time, and that is the smite fingers on point for Tarzan.
Down by close proximity to the Herald, but yeah, okay.
Well, here's the bottom lane. Paranoia immediately goes down, and aiming is going to be soon to follow. Jelly underneath the turret gets taunted. He's got a big door there, and thankfully has a stopwatch, but look at the hens. Just hanging out under the turret, tanks it up forever. Tarzan going to pick up the aggro in the end, but still has 100 gold to deal with. Some turret plates fall in the mid lane, but that's all Afrika freaks are able to get back.
Yeah, and this is strict access. Now, fortunately for you, Cal, you can see the teammates are here,
Paranoia going to dive on forward. Got Hero's entrance just to try and break off this fight, and Chovy gets in there with a huge ring of frost, but no one's fallen down just yet, and Afrika are still very comfortable. Lehens waiting for the taunt opportunity to get in there. Viper trying to take some aggro here for his team as Chovy very, very low. Tagged by the Winter's Bite, he'll be the first one to go down, as now Viper dives into the backline. They get the knock up and take down the Snake Lady. It's a trade of mid laners, as Griffin are going to walk away, but that was very close.
That was extremely close, and meanwhile, up in the top lane, they were having a small little battle. Where
and
Keen,
actually, the teleport gonna get cancelled there by Keen, so back into live with another battle happening as Afrika take control of this Infernal Drake. The claw comes in, Chovy wants to get over there, Spirit blocks it down, but is the team fight gonna go to Griffin is the question. And there's the double last breath. Instant double kill for Viper, who flashes his way out, but is still going to be taken. Spirit is going to fall as Tarzan gets that kill, and Griffin walk away with all the kills, but they don't get the dragon.
Paranoia is still up for Tarzan, so aiming has to be really careful with his arcane shift. If he tries to use it offensively, he can just get whack-a-mole.
Yeah, if he presses that button, he's going to be in trouble.
Man, you're done.
There it is. Paranoia comes down instantly. LS called it, and aiming walked straight in.
Yeah, he, I guess his aim wasn't quite on point right there. No, it was easier on.
Yeah.
You know, I see it.
It's like ZZ Top, you know, as we're going to have a team fight to save us from this conversation. It's just Griffin destroying the Afrika freaks. That's when you press all your R buttons at the right times, LS. Things just work out for Griffin.
Yeah. And, you know,
he does.
So that could be a thing.
He's tied at the moment as the exhaust comes down, but that's a great flash to get out of the Arctic Assault as Keen really wants this kill, but they're just not going to get it. The rest of Griffin putting the pressure on elsewhere. Their comp does really, really well.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now setting themselves up towards the Baron as Lehens does find his opportunity now as it's the Sejuani that's in trouble, but the backline immediately dove on as Tarzan very, very low. It's Viper that grabs that first kill. Lehens setting up for another taunt, but that's just creating space, and they get rid of the Cassiopeia. And they lose no one.
And
he's going to take point. Jelly setting himself up as well. And do we get the turn? Chovy setting himself up. Does have an opportunity for a flank. But now Griffin are keeping Afrika freaks interested. Keeping them hopeful as Tarzan relatively low as Lehens has to go golden. Paranoia comes forward as well as Tarzan relatively low from the Baron fight. Knockups coming in here as Chovy has locked up Yukal, and Yukal not even going to find the petrifying gaze. Q not going to hit there from Chovy, but finds the second one. Now Spirit in trouble. Hero's entrance not going to get a knockup as Viper just comes in and stabs the piggy to death. Lehens doesn't care about his health bar. He's happy to die, always has been, and that's the double kill coming in for Tarzan. I don't know how he paranoias into a team with no health and still has his GA at the end.
Well, Griffin, they're definitely going to be able to secure themselves the Baron, I think, here, but they seem actually a little bit afraid because Keen swapped to smite, but there should have been no way for him to even dare approach that pit.
Well, right now, I mean,
him a
he's
lot of respect.
about heading on over.
Yeah, they're just recalling. I think that Griffin's actually content to just go to the Infernal, and as weird as it sounds, I think this ends up being a weird win for Afreeca. And I'm going to explain why in a second, but we'll take a quick look at this team fight, and you can see aiming almost able to finish off Tarzan, get his Guardian Angel, and take down Lahen's Rhythm Spirit. Just managed to skate the way as Chovy put an end to UCal right there, aiming being forced to flash out of the grand entrance from Lahen's, and then he's brought down shortly thereafter. Tarzan managing to save his Guardian Angel, but even though that's a 4 for 0 on that side of the map, down in bottom, Keen ended up getting a kill onto Sword, and Griffin didn't achieve anything too big. And so the goal deficit remains about the same. The one thing now, though, is that Afreeca, I think they want to try to trade Infernal for Baron, and they can do that. That would certainly be a very big win. Okay,
Right,
now
so
we get our answer.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Sword took a couple of turret shots and then tries to teleport himself. And
Anything
then
you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, exactly. The Disdain comes in and Vivian Death is going to be able to grab that kill. So we've got another fight immediately starting here as the Paranoia. Going to be thrown down early. I don't know whether he can follow us. There's the last breath. Viper goes golden in the end. The activation is right in the nick of time from Tarzan as he's going to join his friends. And now Afreeca are scattered. The bottom lane is dead. And now Griffin should be able to turn, grab a Baron, or just walk into the base of Griffin and win. Sorry, the base of Afreeca and win.
Griffin can't walk into their own base and win. That would
Yeah, I mean, they almost can. It's almost like what Afreeca have been letting them do so far, as the Maiden's probably going to get enough work done on these turrets, pushes their way forward.
As soon as they spawn, they win. That's what's going on
That's
here.
what feels like what happens, unless you've got Sandbox there getting all the priority picks. The only game that they've lost so far this season is Griffin turn off the Baron. Lahen's is looking for an opportunity, still very high health. There's the knock-up, gets the taunt as well. Spirit going to be the first one to die as Viper grabs that kill, and then UCal knocked up, stabbed to death. Double kill for the Yasuo, and Lahen's, he's just everywhere, locking everyone up. And Keen just desperately wants to find a kill, but Lahen's stays there, throws down the winds of war. The knock-up comes forward, Chovy gets the kill. And now, Lahen's, oh no, it just doesn't do any damage. We're used to Ezreal's doing damage with that ability. Aiming doesn't. And now the Baron is surely going to get taken down. In the meantime, the Maiden was set to work on the top side of the map and does get an inhibitor turret. So Griffin going back.
Sixth player.
Yep, exactly. So she gets called back to do the Baron, but otherwise she was hanging out over there.
And we'll take a look at what Afreeca was trying to accomplish. They were trying to go for a trade on the Baron for the Infernal Drake. It just doesn't matter. The gold advantage for Griffin is just way too high at this current point, and Afreeca's positioning as this fight ends up breaking out is super bad. I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to be politically correct.
Well, I mean, I like the idea, right? I mean, do it while the jungler is trying to take a dragon, but unfortunately the jungler has a global ultimate and can use it to jump on a priority target as a Nocturne 7-0 and 7, who's gonna do some damage, guys.
Well, Afreeca thought that they were gonna be able to
He's in
that
the
Baron.
baby cage. They want 15,000 gold is the lead, and this might be the last team fight in this game. Hero's entrance comes down. It's a good knock-up onto Keen, but they don't need to use last breaths on that. You've got Viper setting them up for himself as aiming in trouble. Inhibitors will now fall down as all of the kills that Griffin could ever want are happening. And now this Ezreal is looking like he doesn't need any nerfs whatsoever. Definitely a balanced champion now. As Afreeca Freaks with only aiming and spirit, watch their Nexus get 3 hit by this Griffin squad, who are not getting routed today. Definitely not by the Afreeca Freaks.
Well, I mean, the score was 3-23, so I mean, it's pretty close. 3 and 2 and 3 are pretty close numbers.
Yeah, I mean,
you're trying to count.
I think there's a 3 in 23.
There's a 3 in 23.
They've
It
got
doesn't get much
something in
closer
common,
than that, right?
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
there we go.
I mean, at least they got that going for them. But
Oh man, there's not a whole lot more going for them though. And unfortunately, I mean, we didn't see Dread today.
Yeah,
And it seems like the Afreeca Freaks can't really play in a coordinated fashion without having Spirit on the roster. But I would have liked to have more of that early game aggression that Dread can offer with some of his other picks.
yeah,
Seeing the Sejuani come in, seeing the Skana is like, what meta are we actually playing in LS?
well, I mean, it's a pretty interesting meta, but it is the 1 week meta.
Yeah,
so we'll
that's
have to
true.
see what ends up getting changed. And much like we talked about